Naples, Italy, the 14th of July 2026. Activity in the Campi Flegrei supervolcano has again drawn global attention after scientists discovered extremely high concentrations of carbon dioxide in an abandoned railway tunnel on the caldera rim. Measurements showed CO2 levels reaching around 70,000 parts per million ppm, nearly double the threshold that could threaten human safety. This finding reinforces concerns that the hydrothermal system beneath Campi Flegrei is still undergoing. The measurements were taken between June 30 and the 5th of July 2026 using a network of sensors installed to monitor volcanic gas release. Carbon dioxide is a colorless and odorless gas, but it is heavier than air, making it easy to collect in enclosed spaces such as tunnels, underground chambers, and basins. At high concentrations, this gas can displace oxygen and cause loss of consciousness. The findings sparked public criticism after many residents reported only being told that gas levels were rising without knowing the true extent of the concentration. Information transparency is also a concern because Campi Flegrei is a densely populated area home to hundreds of thousands of people. Many residents believe they have a right to know the detailed level of risk so they can take appropriate. The situation was further complicated when, on the 13th of July 2026, a fast-moving forest fire engulfed the same corridor around the Solfatara crater. The blaze scorched dry vegetation and reportedly damaged approximately 200 vehicles in the area. Although the cause of the fire remains under investigation, the incident has raised concerns about Campi Flegrei's geological activity, which is currently experiencing increased. Meanwhile, monitoring data indicates that the ground in the Pozzuoli area continues to experience gradual uplift. This phenomenon, known as bradysemia, has been occurring for several years due to the pressure of hot fluids and gases from below the surface. Although the rate of uplift has remained relatively stable, scientists consider this change to be an important indicator that must be continued. In addition to ground deformation, the seismograph network also continues to record shallow earthquakes beneath the caldera. Most earthquakes are small and cause no damage, but their presence indicates that the rocks beneath Campi Flegrei are still under stress. These earthquakes often occur in series or earthquake swarms, a pattern that has occurred several times in Experts emphasize that high carbon dioxide emissions do not necessarily indicate an imminent eruption. Volcanic gas can increase due to changes in the circulation of hot fluids or the release of pressure within a hydrothermal system. However, if the increase in gas coincides with accelerated uplift, rising subsurface temperatures, and increasingly intense earthquake activity, these conditions could indicate more significant changes within the Campi Flegrei itself is one of the most complex volcanic regions in the world. This giant caldera was formed by a major eruption thousands of years ago and is now home to cities like Pozzuoli and part of the metropolitan area of Naples. Because it lies beneath a densely populated area, any changes in volcanic activity, even the slightest, are of serious concern to both the scientific community and Italian civil protection. According to researchers, the combination of high gas releases, ongoing ground deformation, and shallow earthquakes are the main reasons for the 24-hour continuous monitoring. A variety of modern instruments, from gas sensors and high-precision GPS, satellite imagery, and seismic networks, are continuously used to detect even the slightest changes. The goal is to provide the earliest possible warning if subsurface activity shows an unusual. As of mid-July 2026, scientists confirm that there was no evidence to suggest an imminent eruption of Campi Flegrei. However, they also warn that the area is currently exhibiting the most complex combination of geological signals in centuries. Therefore, intensive monitoring will continue, and the public is urged to follow official information from local authorities and not be easily influenced by speculation circulating.